On Friday, the entire media reported what Mamata Banerjee and the TMC had said, that if there is no rollback, we will walk out of the UPA. Today, the entire day was spent by Trinamool Congress leaders saying we never said that the media got the whole story wrong. Apparently and obviously there has been a rollback, but it's not been by the centre, it's been by Mamata Banerjee. Why do you think Mamata Banerjee was unable to stare back at the Prime Minister over a rollback threat? Was she ignored? Has a bluff been called by the centre here? Was she marginalised among UPA and UPA allies themselves, especially with the position Karunanidhi and Sharad Pawar took against her demand? Tonight on the debate, Aarti Jairat, senior journalist, also joining us. Swapan Das Gupta is still with us. Jayanta Ghoshal, senior journalist, is with us tonight from Ananda Bazar Group. Mohammad Salim of the CPIM, Nirmala Sitaram of the BJP is with us. My first question to Derek O'Brien. What happened, Derek? Why did you have to roll back? I thought you were going to get the centre to roll back. But eventually you had to roll back. Why? What happened? What went wrong?
Arnab, enjoy the pun. Enjoy your pun and gloat over the pun you've used. But before I answer your question, I want to make a serious accusation or a serious clarification, if I may, on what I just saw on your program. I believe Times Now are making stories out of no stories, because it's very easy
which one
to target Mamata Banerjee, because Mamata Banerjee and the discussions around her gives you a lot of television rating points.
No, thank you. Okay. Can we go to the
now
point,
let
please?
Me come to the...
We've already debated that. Can we... my question to you, are you avoiding the question on the rollback?
I finished my point on the television rating point. Now I will tell you.
Yes.
What happened today? Rollback. Let me tell you, your reporter Jayanto was called, I think, on Sunday or Monday by me personally. You were the only channel running the word rollback. He was told on Sunday or Monday, where did he get this term rollback? The word rollback was never used.
But I'm talking about what you... Yes, you did say that. One minute. I want to clarify. You did say that. You called a reporter and you said we never demanded a rollback.
Will you tell the nation?
No, but 1 minute. I'm saying... but on Friday you said you want a rollback.
May I borrow a term you use? Will you tell the nation whether Derek O'Brien called your reporter up and told him to take the line rollback?
You're forcing me to quote.
Yes or no?
You're forcing me to pull out the quotes.
Ask me.
I'll pull out the quotes.
No.
Now I will pull out the quotes. You are forcing me to pull out the quotes, and I will pull out the quotes.
Please, did your reporter get a call
I will
from
pull
me
out the quotes now.
You're running the rollback story, yes or no?
We get lots of calls from people after they have said something when they realize that they probably said too much, wanting to pull back. I'm sure Aarti and Nirja and Jayanto, all senior journalists, also get these retractions. But now you force me to pull out what was said on November 4th, 2011. Mamata Banerjee, quote, if these things continue, then there is no point of us being with the government. We have one cabinet minister and 6 ministers of state. Just for the ministry, we are not ready to burden the common man. Quote number 2, November 4th, 2011, within about 15 seconds of the first quote. They are determined, they as in you and the parliamentary party, that if this carries on this way, they will pull out, they will withdraw their support as an ally. This is our party's stand. In fact, all ministers have signed and are ready to leave if required. So what was that?
Arnab, please understand, you've now switched the debate onto a different highway. You were first talking about, did Trinamool Congress, one of the key demands was a rollback. Let me tell you, Arnab, let me re-emphasize, what were the 2 to 3 issues? The first issue we've been talking about is a
petrol hike.
Let me categorically state on your channel that we have made it, let me finish, we have made it very clear today, this far and no further, because if LPG prices, if kerosene prices and if diesel prices go up, as was the plan.
Come on. Now you made it about LPG.
By one minister statement.
Now you made it about LPG.
Untenable for us to stay in
You made it about LPG now. You made it about petrol the other day. Tomorrow you will say it was about cauliflowers. You got to be sure which particular point you asked. The provocation was the petrol price hike. Let me get another point of view. Let me get another point of view. Let me get another. If either I've got it completely wrong, Or the media has got it completely? Let me get it, Aarti Jairath. Aarti Jairath, what do you think? Has the media got it completely wrong this time?
No. In fact, Mamata Banerjee is in danger of sounding like that boy who cried wolf a bit too often and therefore could not be taken very seriously. So I think she has to be very careful when she issues these threats to the government, because, either she carries them through or she's just going to look like she's not serious about her politics. And it's not going to go down well in Bengal. And as you saw what happened, I mean, they called her bluff today. I mean, they got Sharad Pawar on board, they got the DMK on board, they called her bluff and they stared her down. And, she's sort of now meowing like a little cat, meow, like a pussy saying yes, no, we're not withdrawing support at the moment. But of course, the Congress is playing it, I think, very cleverly as well. They've sent Pranab Mukherjee to Bengal. He's sitting there right now in Kolkata trying to work out a financial deal, a package that she's been clamoring for a long time. And, if she manages to get that package through, that will be a big feather in her cap.
But that's
I guess, this kind of, you roar sometimes, you purr sometimes, this kind of politics will continue with Mamata Banerjee.
Yeah, okay, but Derek, okay. I need to go to the other panelists as well. I know you want to rebut. I get Mohammad Salim in. Mohammad Salim, what do you think about this rollback, or the rollback of a rollback?
I was there also on 4th November in your channel, and that day we ended the discussion with the saying that comedy is being unfolded. You said it's scripted, choreographed. Now I'll say it was scripted, synchronized, but badly choreographed. The Bengal tiger of Friday became Bhigi Billi in Delhi today, because there's no question of price rise rollback. Now they say in future. So why did they accept for last 2.5 years this price rise when inflation is 12.21%? The food stuff has gone up to 30% the price. And now when there is 11 times increase in the petro products, and it was found already, Pranab Mukherjee also told that we are saying that the part of the EGM, Mamata Banerjee was participating and consented for the deregulation of the petrol price. Now there is no point. Prime Minister told from Khan that day itself that there is no question of rollback, further deregulation will be there. So it's a question of basic policy, which Trinamool Congress and Congress both subscribe to that. We may be opposed to that. So what's happening is this, they wanted to make a big
Derek, hear all the views
for the public consumption.
Hear all the views, Derek, because you
but
said,
not really fighting for the...
No, because Derek, 1 minute, hear all the views, I'm coming to you straight, I'm going to give you a complete chance to rebut Derek tonight.
I just want to say one thing. Arnab, there are two quick things. One, since Mohammad Salim and before that Aarti have started the analogy about creatures, Mohammad Salim is the extinct bird, the dodo, the albatross. They shouldn't be making any comments on creatures and on wildlife. But Aarti Jairath, more importantly, and this is a very serious issue, Arnab. This is a very serious issue, and as a political party, I object to this kind of journalism. I object to this. 1 minute, Arnab, let me finish my point. I object to this kind of journalism when you, as the anchor of Times Now, bring on a journalist who is also, make a voluntary disclosure which group Aarti Jairath works for. Does she works for the same group as Times Now? Bennett Coleman. I make this charge. This is biased journalism.
No, 1 second. Why can't she come? This
is biased journalism. Do not get two journalists from the same group.
No, 1 minute. So I don't understand.
I am making this charge.
No, of course, Aarti Jairath is Times of India group. So I don't. 1 minute. Get to the point.
I am making a charge.
It's a good attempt to digress.
As a responsible spokesperson of a political party, is making a serious charge today.
Good.
You open the debate.
Good. Now answer the question.
Now or no.
Now
in between, you get my opinion on media, and then you get a media opinion again from your colleague.
No, 1 second. Now answer the question. Now question is this: why was the rollback? Did the rollback happen or not? Was there a rollback? I'd like to draw in at this stage. Since I also would describe Jayanta Ghoshal as a senior journalist. He's from the Ananda Bazar group, as is Swapan Das Gupta, and he writes columns in various newspapers, as is Nirja, and she's a senior journalist, and as you are also in another capacity, a quizmaster, but I cannot link that to this, what's going on right now. My question tonight is this, my simple question tonight is this. Nirmala Sitharaman, was there a rollback? Because twice in the past, the BJP was unable to hold back Mamata Banerjee. No, 1998 to 2001, frosty years. Why do you think the UPA did a better job of reigning in Mamata Banerjee?
Well, I think there's a collective interest now to remain in power. Things are slipping out of hand. Inflation is not being under control. They have increased fuel prices. They can go on distancing the government from the oil marketing companies, which are not private sector companies, but they're also government companies. I'm not trying to say that government companies can go on making loss. But then is there a comprehensive policy and an approach towards managing fuel prices? Now to say that petrol is a rich man's fuel, it won't have cascading effect, is not fair at all. Very well, if the government thinks it's not going to be able to control the fuel price, at least has it been successful in controlling inflation? In food price inflation, there's a total flop. They're going like astrologers, predicting after the monsoon, after the festival and so on. So there is a collective interest in keeping together. And that is why we from the BJP have said very clearly, in fact given a call to all the alliance partners, saying, tell us where you are. Are you with a common man in whose name you took the vote and came? Or are you with the UPA only because you want to continue to remain in power? Complete failure to control prices, together with every now and then saying there is a decontrol, but fuel prices are reflecting international prices, is not correct at all. This government has not taken any step to reduce the burden on the common man, and if there is a rollback or no rollback predicted earlier, or if you're putting words into the mouth of TMC, as Derek would want us to believe, I have only one question for the alliance partners, particularly Mamata Banerjee. If you're very clear that this burden is being put on the common man, what have you told the UPA? What have you told the Prime Minister in terms of if there's no rollback on petrol prices?